Let's begin with a standing warm-up. So step to the top of your mat. Put your feet together or comfortably apart. Stand upright. Be absolutely still and as relaxed as possible. Now, very relaxed. Step your left foot back, a big step, left leg straight. Come up on your left toes. Bend your right knee. Reach your arms up. Put your palms together. Chin up strongly and start to bend your spine backward. Use the muscles of your spine. Engage the backside of your body and your left butt, your glute muscle. Then slowly, with control, come up, look forward. Straighten your right leg and then kneel down onto your left knee. On your exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Round your spine forward and put your forehead on your right knee. Bring your palms behind your right heel. Gently put your palms together. Focus on bending your spine forward. Now inhale and come up. Stand up. Turn to your left and again to your left so you're facing the other direction. Bend your left knee. Right leg straight, high on your right toes. Squeeze your right butt. Chin up strongly. Bend your spine back. Start to go back. Engage the muscles on the back side of your body. Then come up. Look forward. Straighten your left knee and kneel down on your right. Take a breath, and on your exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine forward, forehead touching the knee. Hands can come behind your left heel to get the shoulder blades away from the spine. Focus on bending your spine forward. Slowly, slowly come up. Stand up, step your feet together, arms down, and relax. Let all of that leave the body. Be absolutely still. The goal is to let the body completely relax in between the exercises. Let the heart rate and the breath rate come all the way back down to relaxation. Second set. Step your left leg back, a big step. High on the toes, left leg straight. Squeeze your left butt. Arms up. Now chin up. Bend your spine backward. Find all the muscles on the back side of the body and engage them. Find all the muscles on the front and relax them. Then come up. Nice and easy. Look forward. Straighten your right leg and then kneel down. Take a breath. On your exhale, tuck your chin. Now bend your spine forward. Forehead to the knee, hands behind the heel. Engage the muscles on the front side of your body now. Relax the muscles on the back. Slowly come up. Stand up. Turn to the left and again to the left. Do the other side. Right leg straight and high on the toes. Left leg bent. Arms up. Chin up strongly. Don't just drop your head back. Reach your chin up strongly. Find all the muscles on your back and engage them. Find all the muscles on your front, like your abdomen, and relax them. Slowly come up, look forward, straighten your left knee, and then kneel down. Take a breath. On your exhale, tuck your chin, put your forehead on your knee, hands behind the heel. Now engage the front side of your body, strong abdomen, and relax the back. Make the back very long. Slowly, slowly, come up, stand up, put your feet together, arms down. Stand absolutely still, relax the body, and then lie down on your back, completely relax. Let the heart rate come down. Let the breath rate come down. Be still, be calm. Now relaxed and with control, slowly make your way back up to standing. We will do the second part of this warm-up. This second part will also bend backward and forward, but we're going to hold the legs a little differently to deepen the bend. So step your left foot back and kneel down. Bring your hands to your chest. Now, chin up strongly, chest up. Bend your spine back all the way. Engage all the muscles on the back side of your body. Also, squeeze your left butt. Try to touch your head to your butt. You may see your foot on the floor behind you. Slowly come up. Tuck your left toes. Stand up. Straighten both legs. Arms overhead, palms together. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine forward, and put your forehead on your knee. Hands go behind your right heel. Gently press them together. Now engage the front side of your body and release the back. Slowly, slowly come up. Turn to the left and again to the left. Kneel down. Bring your hands to your chest. We're going to go backward. So chin up. Bend your spine back, strong in the back, relaxed in the front. Squeeze your right butt. Engage all the muscles on the back of your body. Slowly come up. Tuck your toes and then stand up. Both legs straight. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your chin. Round your spine forward. Put your forehead on your left knee. Hands behind your heel. Engage all of the front side of the body and release the back. Slowly come up. Step your feet together, arms down. Stand absolutely still. Relax. Second set, just like that. Step your left foot back and kneel down. Bring your hands to your chest. Now let's go backward. Chin up strongly to engage the neck. Engage all the muscles of your back and bend back. Squeeze your left butt. Look for your toes on the ground behind you. Try to touch your head to your butt. And slowly come up. Tuck your toes, stand up. Both legs straight, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine forward, forehead to your knee, hands behind your foot. Bend the spine forward, engage the front, and relax the back. Slowly come up, turn to the left, and again to the left. Kneel down. Bring your hands to your chest. Bend your spine back. Use all the muscles on the back of your spine, your neck, your upper chest, your middle chest, and your lower back, and your right glute, like you could touch your head to your butt. Slowly come up. Tuck your toes, stand up. Both legs straight, arms overhead. Inhale. On the exhale, tuck the chin, bend the spine forward. Forehead to the knee, hands behind the foot. Spine rounding forward. Front side contracted, back side relaxed. Slowly, slowly stand up. Step your feet together, arms down. Be still. And then lie down on your back and relax completely. Slowly make your way back up to standing for triangle. We've bent the body backward and forward. Now we're going to bend it sideways. So take a medium step out to the side and turn your right toes to the right. Bend your right knee just a little bit and reach down and grab your toe with your right hand. Left arm will point straight up. Try to make your spine roughly parallel to the floor, and then gently turn your chin to your left shoulder. Focus on the outside of your left belly and your left hip, lengthening the left side of the body. Gently turn your chin forward, stand up, go to the other side. Left toes to the left, bend your left knee just a little. Hold on to your left big toe with your left hand. Right arm goes up. Chin gently goes up. Lengthen the outside of your right belly and the outside of your right hip. Nice and easy. Make your way back to standing. Put your feet together, arms down. Be absolutely still. Relax the body. Second set, triangle. Take a medium step out to the side. Turn your right toes to the right. Bend your right knee a little. Grab your big toe. Left arm goes up and chin goes up. Tuck your tailbone just a little bit to lengthen the outside of the left side of the body. Nice and easy. Come up. Turn your left toes to the left. Bend the knee slightly. Hold the big toe. Right arm up and chin up. Make the spine long. Tuck the tailbone just a little. You'll feel the line of tension on the outside of the right belly and down across the outside of the right hip. Hold still. Nice and easy. Come up. Feet together. Arms down. Be still. Let the posture leave the body. Next is half moon. We're going to bend the body now to the side. We're going to bend the spine sideways. Feet together or feet slightly apart, whatever is comfortable. Left arm straight up with your palm facing inward. Inhale. On your exhale, pull your right ribs down strongly. Reach your right hand down toward the floor and ever so gently press it against your right leg. Reach your left arm toward your left ear. Always keep pulling your right ribs down and in. Then come up, arm down, take a breath. Right arm up, palm facing inward. Inhale. On your exhale, pull your left ribs down and in strongly. Left hand goes down, gently press it against the left leg. Right arm, reach it toward your right ear. Keep pulling your left ribs down and in strongly. Then come up, both arms down, stand absolutely still. Let the postures leave the body. Half moon side bend, second set. Reach your left arm up, palm facing in. Inhale. On your exhale, bend your spine to the right. Focus on the right side of your spine, the right side of your abdomen. Contract the right side of the belly. Pull the right ribs down. Reach the left arm up toward the head, toward the ear. Come up. Arm down. Right arm up, palm facing in. Inhale. On the exhale, pull your left ribs down. Bend your spine to the left. So contract the muscles on the left side of your spine, the left abdomen. Reach your right arm up toward your right ear. Come up. Both arms down. Be absolutely still. Next, we will bend the spine backward and forward, starting with the half moon back bend. So feet together or slightly apart. Reach your arms overhead and just put your palms together. Now reach your chin up strongly. Lift your chest up. Engage all the muscles of your back. And then lean the upper body back. Roll it back. Try to touch your head to your butt. Squeeze your glutes. Try to touch your head to your butt. Slowly come up. Take a breath. On an exhale, tuck your chin, bend forward, put your hands on the floor in front of your feet. This will help to have your feet together here. Touch your thumbs together and put your hands in front of your feet. On your exhale, tuck your chin, pull your ribs towards your pelvis, forward bend your spine, and touch your head to your knees. It's hard to breathe in this position, so do the best you can. Just bend your body forward. Now release, slowly, slowly. Hands to your chest and stand up. Arms by your sides. Relax completely. Breathe normally. And be still. Second set. Feet together or slightly apart. Arms overhead, palms together. Reach your chin up to engage the back of your neck. Lift your chest up. Try to touch your head to your butt. Engage all of your back muscles. And then roll the upper body back, starting to engage the glutes. Squeeze your butt. Try to touch your head to your butt. Use your back muscles and relax your front. Slowly come up. Take a breath. On your exhale, bend forward. Put your hands on the floor in front of your feet. It will help to have your feet together for this one. On an exhale, tuck your chin, forehead to your knees. Try to stay contracted in the front side of the body and relaxed in the back side. Slowly release. Hands to your chest. Stand up. Arms down. Relax completely. And then lie down on your back and be absolutely still. Nice and easy, make your way back to standing. One more posture in the warm-up. This is twisting triangle. So step your feet apart a medium step and then turn to the right. Reach your left arm up and inhale. Then bend forward about halfway. Put your left hand on the floor to the outside of your foot. Right arm gently reaches up, chin gently toward your right shoulder. Now focus on your abdomen. Exhale and twist your spine. Really focus on your spine, not too much on the arms. Then nice and easy, look down, then put your right arm down, then slowly stand. Turn to the left and again to the left. Right arm up and inhale. Then bend forward halfway. Hand goes to the outside of your foot. Left arm, nice and easy, reaches up. Chin toward your left shoulder. Go slowly to keep your balance. It will help to look at your left thumb. Put your focus on your spine and your abdomen. Use your exhales to twist your spine. Then to come out, look down, then bring your left arm down and slowly stand. Put your feet together, be still, and let the posture leave the body. Twisting triangle, second set. Take a medium step out to the side and turn to the right. Left arm up, inhale. Bend forward, hand goes to the outside of your foot, right arm up. Now twist your spine. To come out, first look down, then bring your arm down, then slowly stand. Turn to the left and again to the left. Right arm up, inhale. Bend forward, hand to the outside of your foot, left arm up. On your exhale, twist your spine. Chin, nice and easy, goes up. To come out, look down, then put your arm down, and then slowly stand. Feet together. Be absolutely still, and then lie down on your back and relax completely. That's the end of the warm-up. So relax your body as completely as you can. Relax the body and relax the mind. Next is Tiger, also called the forearm balance, where we are going to balance the body upside down on the elbows and the forearms. Tiger is an acrobatic arm balance, so we need to build some strength and mobility in the shoulders first. So stand on your knees and bring your elbows up in front of you. You will want your elbows to be about shoulder width distance apart. It will help if you touch your opposite elbow with your hands. This will help you determine how wide apart your elbows should be. Now, you also want to have your hands go in a straight line from your elbows. It will be easy to touch your fingers together to make kind of a triangle. This is going to encourage your elbows to open up wide out to the side, and then the shoulders are going to get used in the wrong way. So keep your elbows pulling together toward each other and the hands far apart. We will train this position and then gradually take the shoulders into flexion, which is going to take the elbows up near the head. So the first preparation for Tiger is forearm plank. So come onto your hands and knees, measure your elbows so they are about shoulder width apart, and then your arms go straight forward from the elbows. Step your feet back one at a time so that your body is in a straight line, holding the body on the elbows. You're going to notice that this is a lot in your abdomen, but mostly we are interested in the shoulders, training the shoulders to be strong in that position. Then release, come down onto your knees, and briefly lie on your back. Second set of forearm plank. Make your way back up to hands and knees. Put your elbows on the ground, and then your arms going straight forward. Step your feet back, make the body in a straight line. Really push down through your elbows. Be strong in the chest, strong in the shoulders. And then release, put your knees on the ground, lie down on your back for a brief rest. Next preparation is dolphin posture. Come onto your hands and knees, put your elbows on the ground, and then your arms reaching straight forward. Just tuck your toes under and straighten your legs so your hips will go into the air, and you'll notice that your shoulders are at a slightly greater angle to your body. This is more of a challenge to your shoulders. Make sure that your elbows aren't cheating wide. Keep them squeezing toward each other and keep the hands firm on the ground. Then release, put your knees on the ground, and rest on your back briefly. Second set of dolphin. Make your way up to your hands and knees. Come down onto your elbows. Keep them shoulder width apart. Arms point straight forward. Then tuck your toes, straighten your legs, hips up into the air. Hold your shoulders steady. Keep squeezing your elbows toward each other. Keep the hands pressing down and even slightly pulling away from each other. Trying to rotate those shoulders and make them strong. And release. Bend your knees, come down, rest briefly on your back. Third preparation for tiger. So make your way up to hands and knees and set this up the same way. Elbows on the floor, arms pointing straight forward. Now tuck your toes, straighten your legs, and then walk your feet as close as you can to your head. Try to get your hips over your arms. This is putting your shoulders into greater flexion and it is putting more weight in your arms. So hold yourself in this position strongly. Then release, bring the knees down, lie on your back for a brief rest. Second set, same way. Make your way up to hands and knees. Come down onto your elbows, arms pointing forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and then walk your feet as close to your head as you can so your hips go over your arms. Keep the elbows squeezing toward each other. Keep the hands firm on the ground. Don't let them slide. And then release. Bend your knees, come down, and lie on your back. Next is full tiger. So if you have any doubts that you can do this safely in the middle of a room, go against a wall so that you can put your feet on the wall and you don't fall over backwards. Come onto your hands and knees, put your elbows on the floor, and your arms pointing straight forward. Tuck your toes, straighten your knees, walk your feet as close to your head as you can. Lift one leg, lift it straight up. Slight bounce and a slight kick. Kick your way up until both legs are off the ground. Then bring your legs together if you can, and hold yourself upright in tiger. Then split your legs a little bit, bring one foot down to the floor, come down, make your way onto your back for a brief rest. Tiger, second set. Make your way up to hands and knees. Put your elbows on the floor and your arms pointing straight forward. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. Walk your feet toward your head. Lift one leg. Little bounce to lift the other leg. Once you're in balance, slowly, slowly, put your legs up and together. Hold for as long as you can. Save a little bit of energy for the way out. And to come out, split your legs, put one foot down and then the other, and then lie on your back and rest. Next is Lotus and Lotus preparations. Now, Lotus is quite challenging for the knees, so if you have any pain in your knees during these exercises, be very careful and perhaps even skip the Lotus section. First exercise is half Lotus tree. So stand on your right leg, lift your left knee very high, close your knee, and then hold your foot as your hip rotates and the knee will point straight down. Try to open that left hip. So squeeze your left butt, point your left knee down and back as much as you can. It's perfectly good to hold on to the foot with your hand at all times. Keep reaching your left knee down and back. Use your left glute muscles. So open up the front of that hip and rotate it. Reach the knee down. And then release. Bring the knee up. Set the foot down. Other side. Lift your right knee high up. Close the knee joint. Hold the foot. Rotate your right hip so your knee will come down toward the floor and back. You can hold onto your foot at all times. Squeeze your right butt to extend your hip. Reach the knee down. Reach the knee back. To release, lift the knee up, set the foot down. Stand absolutely still. Let the postures leave the body. Second set. Lift your left knee up, close the knee, rotate the hip, reach the knee down. Release, lift your knee up, set your foot down. Other side, right knee, lift it way up, close the knee, rotate the hip to point the knee down. Release, lift your knee up, set the foot down. Next is half crocodile. We're going to do the same half lotus tree position, but we are going to do it lying on the belly. So go to the long edge of your mat, bring your left leg up into half lotus. Make sure you're pointing that knee down. Bend forward, put your hands on the floor. Put your right knee on the floor. And then walk your upper body forward as you reach your left knee backward. So you want to be lying flat on the floor as if you were doing half lotus tree, lying on your belly. If you feel really comfortable here and you want to deepen it, come up onto your elbows and do a little cobra pose. Keep reaching your left knee backward as you do this. To come up, you can either go out the way you came in, or you can just come up onto your knee and release your left foot. Then make your way back up to standing and let the posture leave the body. Bring your right leg up into half lotus. Make sure to reach your right knee down toward the floor. Then bend forward, put your hands on the floor. Come down and put your left knee on the floor. And then walk your upper body forward and reach your right knee backward. So you are doing half lotus tree lying on your belly. If you are comfortable, you can bring your elbows onto the floor and lift your upper body in a little cobra posture. Keep reaching your right knee back. To release, go out the way you came in, or come up onto your knees and release your half lotus. Then make your way back to standing and let the posture leave the body. Stand absolutely still. Relax your body and your mind. Next is short man. Be very careful with your knees in this posture. Start the same way we have been. Bring your left leg into half lotus. Then bend forward, put your hands on the floor. Now listen carefully. Bend down, put your left knee on the floor, very close to your right heel. Then rotate your right heel in front of your left knee. Walk your hands back toward your foot. Bring your left hand to your chest, and then slowly your right hand to your chest until you are upright and balancing. To come out, put your hands on the floor, straighten your right leg, stand up into half lotus tree, and then release your leg and stand on 2 feet. Other side, same way. Lift your right leg up into half lotus. Bend forward, put your hands on the floor. Bend down and put your right knee on the floor, very close to your left heel. Then rotate your left heel in front of the knee. Slowly walk your hands back toward your feet. Lift your left hand first, and then your right hand. Slowly, slowly try to find your balance. And to release, stand up on your left leg. Stand all the way up and release your right leg. Stand on 2 feet and let the postures leave the body. Then turn around, lie down on your back, relax completely. Then make your way up to sitting. Stretch your left leg forward and bend your right leg into your chest. Hold on to your right foot with your left hand, and then take your right knee down to the floor and back up towards your chest. Down and up. This is half butterfly to help open up the hip. Then keep your right knee down by the floor. Turn toward your left foot. Hold the foot. Bend forward. Put your head on your left knee. Janu Shirasana. Then come up straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, hold the foot with your right hand. Take your left knee down to the floor and then back up to your chest, down to the floor, back up to your chest. Do this several times. Then keep the knee down on the floor. Turn toward your right leg. Hold the right foot. Put your forehead on your right knee. Then come up. Stretch both legs straight forward. And then bend both knees. Put your heels by your hips. Put the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees open to the sides in butterfly. You can flap the knees up and down a little bit if that helps. Then hold the knees still. Reach the chest up and forward. Tilt the pelvis forward. Put your right hand on your right knee. Very gently push your hand against your knee and your knee against your hand. And then relax it. And then push. And then relax. Do that on the other side. Left hand against left knee. Push the hand into the knee and the knee into the hand. And then relax the pressure. And then push. And then relax. And then push. And relax. Then hold on to your feet. Press your elbows against your legs. Lean the upper body forward. Reach the upper body forward. Release. Stretch the legs forward. Shake them out a little bit. Next is life pose. Keep your left leg straight. Bend your right knee. Keep that knee closed. Rotate your right hip and put your right foot on top of your left thigh. Be very careful with your right knee. Now you want that right knee to be down close to the floor. Shift your weight back onto your hips and bend your left leg and put your left foot flat on the floor. Wrap your left arm around your left leg. Put your right hand on your right knee. Sit upright. To release, straighten out your left leg and then release the right leg from the lotus. Other side, same way. Bend your left leg, keep that knee closed. Rotate the hip, put the foot on top of your right thigh, as close to your hip as you can. Then shift your weight back, bend your right leg and put your foot flat on the floor. Wrap your right arm around your right leg. Put your left hand on your left knee. Sit up tall. To release, straighten out your right leg. Release the left leg from the lotus. Next is half lotus. So bend your right knee, close the knee, rotate your right hip and put your foot on top of your left thigh. Then shift your weight back and fold your left leg underneath your right leg. Then sit up tall, make your spine upright and your pelvis forward. Sit as still as you can. This is actually a good posture to sit in, so don't waste it. To release, shift your weight back, straighten your left leg, and then straighten your right leg. Other side. Bend your left knee, close it all the way, rotate the hip, and put your foot on top of your right thigh. Then shift the weight back, fold your right leg underneath the left. Sit upright, be still. To release, shift your weight back, straighten your right leg, and then straighten your left leg. Relax your legs, relax your knees, relax your hips. Next is a 3/4 lotus. So bend your right leg, put your right foot on top of your left thigh. Then bend your left leg, and instead of putting it all the way underneath your right leg, leave your left foot out in front of the right knee and let the right knee drift closer to the floor. Eventually, you want that right knee to be on the floor. To release, straighten the left leg and then the right leg. Other side. Bend your left leg. Put the foot on top of your right thigh. Then bend your right leg and don't put it all the way under the left leg. Leave the foot out in front of your left knee so that the left knee can be down by the floor. Sit up tall. Be still. To release, straighten your right leg and then straighten your left leg. Full Lotus. Bend your right leg. Put your right foot on top of your left thigh. Your right knee will need to be very near the ground for this to work. Always be careful with your knees. Now, lift your left foot on top of your right thigh. So both feet are on top of the opposing thighs, both knees on or very near the ground. Sit up. Be absolutely still. Feel how stable this posture is. From here, reach both arms straight up and put your palms together. This is called extended lotus. Make your spine straight. Feel your balance. Bring your arms down. Lifting lotus. Put your hands on the floor to the sides of your hips. Press down. Lift your hips and your legs off the ground. Keep lifting the hips and the knees. This is very strong. Push down. And release. Set your hips down. Undo your lotus. Lie down on your back and rest. Make your way back up to sitting. Refold yourself in a lotus, with each foot on the opposite thigh. As always, be careful with your knees. If you have pain in your knees, stop. This is cuckoo posture. Put your fingers in the opposite armpits. You are going to have crossed arms Then lean forward and put your elbows on the floor in front of your knees. This is Lotus with a forward bend. Then come up, and we'll go backwards. Scale posture. Put your hands underneath your hips. Lean back. Put your elbows on the floor. Open your lotus so that your legs are on the floor or near the floor. So you are in lotus with hips extending now. Then come up, undo your lotus, lie down on your back. Relax the body completely. Make your way up to sitting. Redo the lotus. You can also do many of these postures in half lotus or even in easy posture. Now this is crocodile. Come all the way forward. Put your hands on the floor, come up onto your knees and all the way over onto your belly. So your knees will point backward and you will lie on the floor on your chest. Bring your hands behind your back. Place your hands in prayer on your back, chin on the floor. This is crocodile. To deepen the hip stretch, you can put your elbows on the floor and come up into a cobra posture. And then nice and gentle, release, come down onto your belly, release your lotus, lie down and relax. Make your way back up to sitting and redo the lotus. This is Avayasana. Put your right wrist on your right knee and stretch your left arm out to the left. Point your fingers up to the ceiling. Turn your chin to your right shoulder. Sit upright and be very still. Release, other side. Right arm straight out to the right. Point your fingers straight up. Put your left wrist on your left knee. Chin to the left shoulder. And release. Karmukasana. Cross your arms in front of you. Hold on to your opposite toes. Sit absolutely still Close your eyes. Then release. Release your lotus. Lie down on your back and relax. Next is headstand. Headstand involves shoulder stability, neck stability, and abdominal stability. So we'll build each of those things first. Stand and make your feet about hip width apart. Bring your arms up in front of you and touch your palms together. On your inhale, open your arms out to the side, pull your shoulder blades together behind you, and stand up on your toes. As you exhale, lower your heels and bring your arms back together in front. Inhale, open your arms out to the sides and stand on your toes. Exhale, heels down, arms forward. Continue. Inhale, open the arms, stand on the toes. Exhale, heels down, arms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's enough. Arms down. Relax. Next, we will butterfly the arms and shoulders. Touch your fingers to your head behind your ears. Close your elbows in front to begin. Inhale, open your elbows out to the side. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, bring the elbows together in front of the body. Inhale, open the arms out to the sides. Pull the shoulders and the arms back. Exhale, bring the elbows forward. Continue. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's enough. Arms down. Relax. Next is the sweeping of the shoulder blades. Touch your right fingers to your right shoulder so your elbow comes forward. Then reach your elbow straight up. Bring your elbow back down to the starting position. touch your fingers to your head behind your ear and bring your elbow out to the side. Pull your shoulder blade toward your spine. Bring the elbow back to the middle. Touch your fingers to your shoulder. Elbow straight up. Elbow back down. Touch your fingers to your ear. Elbow out to the side and shoulder blade toward your spine. Continue. Touch your shoulder, elbow up. Touch your ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch your ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch the ear, elbow wide. That's enough. Put your arm down. Other side. Left arm, touch your shoulder, take your elbow up, then touch your ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch the ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch your ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch the ear, elbow wide. Touch the shoulder, elbow up. Touch your ear, elbow wide. Touch your shoulder, elbow up. Touch your ear, elbow wide. That's enough. Arm down. Now let's do it with both arms at the same time. Both fingers touch your shoulders, take your elbows up. Bring the elbows back down, touch your ears, take both elbows wide, shoulder blades together. Touch the shoulders, elbows up. Touch your ears, elbows wide. Touch the shoulders, elbows up. Touch the head behind the ears, elbows wide. Touch your shoulders, elbows up. Touch the ears, elbows wide. Touch the shoulders, elbows up. Touch the ears, elbows wide. That's enough. Put your arms down. Lie down on your back. We will do leg lifts to stabilize the abdominal muscles. Lie on your back with your arms by your sides. Reach your legs straight up in the air. Inhale, and on your exhale, lower your legs about halfway. Make sure your low back stays on the floor. You're using your abdominal muscles to stabilize the pelvis and the legs. Then bring the legs up, bend the knees, put your legs down, brief rest. Second set, same way. Palms against the ground. Reach your legs straight up in the air. Inhale. On your exhale, lower your legs about halfway. Breath will be very, very small. Hold your abdominal muscles stable. They are going to be engaged to hold your legs up. To release, bring the legs up and then set the legs down. Relax the body. With every bit of engagement, follow it with complete relaxation. Third set, same thing. Lift your legs straight up in the air. Inhale. On your exhale, lower your legs halfway. To release, legs up, and then set the legs on the ground. Relax. roll over onto your belly, and we will strengthen the spine from the other side. This is locust. So put your chin on the mat, arms by your sides, palms against the floor. Inhale, and then lift both legs off the ground. They won't come high off the ground, but use your hips and use your low back to lift the legs and hold them. To release, simply lower the legs to the floor. Turn your chin to one side and relax. Second set, put your chin on the mat, arms by your sides, palms against the floor. Inhale, and then lift both legs off the floor. Stabilizing the spine, strengthening the hips. To release, just put the legs back down on the floor. Turn your head to one side. Because we're preparing for headstand, we're going to teach the body how to move the spine and the lower body while keeping the upper body stable, which is why we did the leg lifts and why we are doing locust. Third set, put your chin on the mat. Inhale, and then lift both legs up. Then legs down, chin to one side, complete relaxation. Make your way up to your knees. If you'd prefer to do this sitting or standing, that is also fine. We're going to do some neck stabilizing exercises. So first, turn your chin to your right shoulder. Then bring it back to center, then turn it to the left. Back to center, chin to the right, center, left, center, continue, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. That's enough. Now, reach your chin up strongly. Bring it back to center, then tuck the chin to the chest, press it against the chest. Bring it back to center, reach it up, back to the middle, touch your chin to your chest strongly. Continue, chin up and chin down. Reach the chin up, bring it back to the center, chin to the chest strongly. Center, chin up, center, chin down, center. That's enough. Next are static neck exercises. So put your right hand against the right side of your face. Press your hand against your head and press your head against your hand. Your neck muscles will engage. Then, right arm down. Do the same thing with the left. Press your left hand against the left side of your head. Press the hand into the head. Press the head into the hand. That's enough. Now, interlace the fingers of both hands. Press them against your forehead and press your forehead against your hands. The front of your neck will engage. Relax. Keep your fingers interlaced. Put them on the back of your head and press your hands against your head. Press your head against your hands. The back side of the neck will engage. That's enough. Brief relaxation. We'll do that all again. Right hand against the right side of your head. Press. Relax. Left hand against the left side of your head. Press. Relax. Interlace the fingers of both hands. Press them against your forehead. Relax. Put your hands against the back of your head and press. Then relax. As we set up headstand, the way you hold your arms and head are very important. So you want to interlace your fingers and then have your elbows about shoulder width apart. So it will help to measure your elbows by touching them with the opposite hand. It's going to be easy for your elbows to spread apart as you do the posture. Keep the elbows close together so they're about shoulder width apart. Your head will go right on the inside of your fingers. When you set your head on the floor, you want the very top of your head to be against the floor. So it's helpful to make your spine very tall and your head upright, and find the top of your head as if you were going to carry a load of bricks or something on top of your head. Now come onto your hands and knees. Space your elbows about shoulder width apart. Interlace your fingers. And now put your head on the floor in between your hands. Put the top of your head on the floor. Don't put your forehead on the floor. Now, tuck your toes, straighten your legs so your hips go in the air. This is the first stopping place because weight comes into the head. If you are new to headstand, stop here for today. Hold it for 10 counts and then rest. To continue, walk your feet toward your head. Your hips are going to come over your arms until eventually your feet will float off the floor as you come into balance. This point is the most important point for headstand. That place of equilibrium where your feet are going to float off the floor. No amount of kicking or jumping is going to get your feet off the floor. You have to find this point of equilibrium. Now, slowly bend one leg and then straighten it out, put it back down, and then bend the other. You're gradually shifting your center of gravity. Bend one leg at a time, feel how it changes your balance. Then, if you are very, very comfortable, you can bend both legs at the same time. Stop here and find your balance, find your stability. If you are comfortable and stable, you can straighten your hips. Keep your feet by your butt, but take your knees up into the air. Your balance is going to change, so go slowly. And then, if you are comfortable, start to straighten your legs straight up in the air. Always move slowly and maintain your balance. Once your legs are straight up, find your spine, try to make it as straight as possible, nice and stable. and hold for as long as you comfortably can. You don't want any pain in your neck. To come out, go the same way you came in. First, bend your knees slowly. Put your feet by your butt. Then, bend your hips. Bring your knees toward your chest. Then straighten one leg at a time. Touch those toes to the floor. Put your other foot on the floor. And then come down onto your knees. Sit with your head on the floor for a little while. Let your blood pressure equalize a little. And then turn over onto your back, lie down, rest. Let the body equalize and relax. Second set, headstand. Make your way up to hands and knees. Put your elbows on the floor, shoulder width apart. Interlace your fingers. Put your head on the floor in between your hands. Top of your head. Tuck your toes, straighten your legs. Walk your feet toward your head until your feet float off the floor. Then bend your knees. Go slowly, stay in balance. Take your knees up. Then slowly, slowly straighten your legs until you are fully extended in headstand. Pay attention to your spine. Make your spine straight. You don't want to be doing a backward bend. Make the posture stable, absolutely still. Focus your eyes on one point and be still. To come out, slowly bend your knees. Slowly bring your knees toward your chest. Slowly straighten one leg at a time. Put your toes on the ground. Come down onto your knees. Sit back. Keep your head on the ground. and then turn around and lie down on your back. Let the posture leave the body. Let the body equalize. Next is shoulder stand. The big difficulty in shoulder stand is bending the neck forward with such extremeness. So we want to make sure that the back of the neck is relaxed, and the way that we do that is by contracting the front of the neck. So our first couple of exercises will be to contract the front of the body to relax the back. So first is just a torso lift. So put your feet together and your arms by your sides. Inhale, and on your exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, lift your head off the floor and your shoulders off the floor. Reach your hands toward your knees. And then come down. We'll do this a couple times. Inhale. On your exhale, chin in, head up, shoulders up, touch the knees. Then come down, take a breath. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck your chin, head up, shoulders up, touch your knees. Come down. Next, we will do the same movement in the body, but we're going to bend the knees as well. So bring your knees into the air, knees bent. Inhale, and on your exhale, tuck your chin, lift your head, lift your shoulders, touch your head to your knees if you can. Then come down, take a breath. Second set. Bring your knees into the air. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck your chin, lift your head and shoulders, put your forehead on your knees. Press your head and your knees together. Your front side of your body will contract strongly. And then release, come down. Brief rest. One more time. Knees in the air. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck your chin, lift the head and shoulders, pull your ribs towards your pelvis. Touch your forehead to your knees. Then come down. Relax. One more preparation for plow is Paschimottanasana, or the forward bend, stretching. So put your feet together, arms overhead. Inhale. On your exhale, sit all the way up. Hold on to your toes. Put your forehead on your knees. Lengthening the entire back side of the body. So legs straight, spine rounded, chin in toward the chest. Make the back side of the body long. Stay in this position for a little while. And slowly come up, lie down on your back. Plow warm up. Put your feet together and your arms on the floor by your sides. Lift your legs off the floor and then your hips off the floor. Touch your toes to the floor over your head. And then come back to the starting point. Lie down flat on the floor. Inhale. On your exhale, lift your legs and your hips. Touch your toes to the floor overhead. Then bring them back to the starting position. Lie down on your back. Inhale. Exhale. Legs up and hips up. Touch your toes to the floor overhead. Walk them a little further. Then come back to the starting position. Take a breath. On your exhale, lift the legs up, hips up, toes to the floor overhead. Bring your chest nice and close to your chin. Then come back down to the starting position one last time. Breathe in. On your exhale, legs up and hips up. Toes touch the floor overhead. Walk your feet away from your head. Bring your chest close to your chin. This is plow. Hold here. The next position is called knees to ears. So if you are comfortable here in plow, bend your knees and put them on the ground next to your ears and next to your shoulders. Your hips will be straight up in the air, your arms will be behind you, your feet will be overhead. Knees on the ground next to your ears. Again, hold here, be still. Moving into shoulder stand. Bend your elbows and put your hands against your low back. Bring your knees onto your forehead. Put your heels by your hips. Now, slowly, slowly, straighten your legs straight up into the air. Chin tight to your chest. Spine upright, legs upright. Look at your toes. Be absolutely still. To come out, bend your knees and put them on your forehead. Release your hands from your low back. Roll onto the floor. Stretch out your legs. And lie on your back. Be very still. Feel the posture release from the body. Second set, since we are already warmed up, we will go through plow and knees to ears into shoulder stand relatively quickly. So put your feet together, inhale. On your exhale, legs up and hips up, put your feet on the floor overhead. Then put your knees by your ears, put your hands on your low back, knees to your forehead. Straighten your legs up into the air, into shoulder stand. Stay here, be still. To come out, bend your knees, put them on your forehead. Release your hands from your low back. Roll onto your back slowly. Stretch your legs out. Lie down on your back. Be absolutely still and feel the posture release from the body, especially the throat, the head, and the chest. Just for fun, let's try shoulder stand with no arms. So we'll go through a couple variations with the arms until we're actually not using the arms at all. It begins the same way. So feet together, inhale. On your exhale, legs overhead, knees on your forehead, hands to your low back, and stretch your legs straight up into shoulder stand. Get established here. Now, once you have found your balance, straighten your left arm and your right arm straight, flat on the floor behind you. Keep your body as upright as you can. Now, take your left arm and reach it on the floor overhead. Slowly, slowly, do the same with your right arm. Both arms overhead on the floor. You're going to notice that your shoulder stand starts to lean a little bit. Now slowly bend your elbows and put your fingertips on the floor by your head. Go slowly and stay in balance. Now, if you can, reach one arm up toward your leg. Touch it lightly to your thigh. Go slowly, and if you can, reach the other arm up until both arms are touching your thighs. Only your shoulders, neck, and head are on the ground. This is unsupported shoulder stand. To come out, put your fingers back on the floor, reach your arms onto the floor overhead. Then put your arms one at a time on the floor behind you. Then bend your elbows, put your hands on your low back. Then come out, bend your knees, put them on your forehead, release the back, roll onto your back, stretch out, relax completely. Slowly roll onto your belly for a counter posture. This is Cobra. So chin on the mat, hands under your shoulders, just engaging the back side of the body now. So lift your head up, nice and easy. Lift your head and shoulders. Contract the muscles on the back side of your body. Then come down, brief rest. We'll do it one more time. One more time, Cobra. Chin on the mat, hands under the shoulders. Bend the spine backward. Contract the back of the body. Then come down and relax. Finally, Shavasana, relaxation. With all the effort that we put into contracting the body, we want to put just as much focus in relaxing the body. So if you're not already there, make your way onto your back. Close your eyes. And we're going to relax the body bit by bit. So begin by relaxing your toes and your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves and your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs, front quadriceps, back hamstrings. Relax your hips, the front of the hips, the back of the hips, the outside, and the inside. Relax your pelvis. Relax your abdomen, abdominal muscles, as well as intestines, stomach, relax your low back. Relax your chest, your heart and lungs. Relax your upper back and your upper chest. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, biceps and triceps. Relax your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, and thumbs. Relax your neck. Relax the spine of your neck and the muscles in the back. Relax your throat. Relax the base of your skull. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, and your lips. Relax your eyelids and your eyebrows. Relax your forehead and your temples. Whole body completely relaxed.